Hey, this is Rick with Outdoor Emergencies at hikingemergencybeacon.com. I'm out here testing my GPSMAP 67i. Man, it's a great device. I kind of think it might have replaced my Mini 2 as my top satellite communicator. It's really a great device. But what I really want to tell you about today is how to move menu items around on this so it's much easier to manage. It may seem overwhelming, and it does for a lot of people, but you can help alleviate a little bit of that. But before I tell you how, please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. Well, let's jump right into this. There's going to be screenshots up of everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the menu items that I currently have. I've already moved a few menu items around when I did that GPSMAP 67i review and field test. I moved the recording controls, and then on the setup page, I moved the menu icon. The reason I moved those is because they were down lower on both pages, and I didn't want to scroll down. I would prefer never to have to scroll down. There's so many menu items, but I will interrupt and say real quick that the 67i has a big improvement over the 66i in that Garmin didn't put as many menu items or pages on the menu. But if you go down to the bottom, you will see a plus icon. This is where you can add applications, set up, where to, and I'm going to just go into applications real quick. There's adventures, alarm clock, area calculations, calculator, calendar, flashlights here, hunt, fish, man overboard, photo viewer. So there's a lot of things. A lot of these used to be on the menu as a default. Well, now they're not there. So here's what you can do if you follow my advice. I really strongly recommend you do this actually, because it is cumbersome, and when you're out and maybe there's an emergency or you need to do some things quickly, it's much better if everything is at the top, because if you're at the top, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows that you can see, and there's 3 columns. That's 15 icons. And so life will be much easier if you don't have to scroll down. If you just see it here, or you hit setup, you go to the next menu item, and then you'll see 15 more items. All right, so let me just go in here. So I'm going to go down farther here on the main page, and I'm going to look for something that I want to be higher up. Well, one of those is map. Well, and there's course planner too. Let me see if course planner, yeah, course planner is really important. That's where I create courses out here. I don't create courses or routes at home anymore. I will come out here, or I'll use my device at home, and I'll create a course, because you can select on a road or a trail and it'll automatically follow it. Versus at home with using the route, you have to click waypoints, and basically any change in the trail, then you would put, like on a switchback, you would put your waypoints. I don't like doing that. Plus, you're limited to 200 points. So when you can use this course planner, it's so much easier. And I've got different videos on this. I'm going to have a playlist specifically on this course planner coming up. But I already showed how to use that in the GPSMAP 67i review and field test. That's going to show up right here in your right-hand corner of the screen. All right, so I want to move course planner for 1. Now, I'm not going to move a lot of things here, but let's just do a few things. These videos tend to get long, and I respect your time. Now, let's go to the next page real quick. And so we're going to click on setup. And again, I'm going to go on down, and I'm going to see if there's something down here that I would normally use. Units, time, not really. Fitness. But in this case, up at the top, it says Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I do use those once in a while, but I don't use them out here on the trail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them down. I'm going to take the menu page, I'm going to move it up, because I do select that periodically to manage my page icons. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Again, you'll see screenshots of everything. So I'm going to hit menu, then I'm going to go to main menu. Now I'm going to go down to, what was I looking for? Course planner. Now I click on course planner, and here it says move, insert, remove. So if you've got things like geocaching on here that most people don't use, you can get it off your screen or the menu. You can always get it back. Don't worry, you didn't lose it. You can get it back. So I'm going to select move, and it turns red. Now I'm going to move it way up because I use course planner a lot. So it's up by setup, tracking, SOS, messages. I don't want it to be above those. Recording controls, maybe. inReach utilities. I'm going to put it right under recording controls. I think that's a good spot for it. Now I hit quit, I'm back one page. I'm going to go down to the setup menu. Now here's where I wanted to move a few things down, not a long ways, but I want that menu and map to go up higher. So I'm going to click on menu. Now it turns red. This is a difference. If you're on the main menu page, you have to select move. Here you just click on it, it turns red. Then I'm going to move it up. Now I want it to be after system and after display. So I'm going to hit OK again. Now it went to black. I'm going to go back down and I'm going to hit on map. I do use map a lot, so I'm going to move this up. It has turned red because I selected it. Now I'm going to go up to, where am I at here? Right after menu? Yeah, right after menu. So now the map icon turned black because I'm not moving it anymore. Then Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is after that. I'm going to go back out now. Now I'm back out to the setup menu. So now you can see it says system display menu on the top row. Then there's map, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. I'm actually going to make another change here. Tracking and messages and contacts need to be above Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, in my opinion. So let's go to menus. It's nice because I moved menus up. It's right there. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go to setup menu. And now I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go to tracking. I'm going to select it. Turns red. I'm going to move it up. I actually want tracking to be up here at the top also, but I'll put it after menu and after map. Now I'm going to go get messages. Select it. Turns red. I'm going to put it right after tracking. And then I'm going to go down and hit contacts. Again, that turns red. It's going to go right after messages. Now I can quit back out of here. And you can see I've got everything more like what I wanted. I've got system, display, menus, map, tracking, messages, contact, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, recording, routing. I'm going to probably make more changes to this, but this is a good start. This shows you really how fast it is to make these changes. I'm going to go back out to the main menu, and what it says here is setup, tracking, SOS, messages, recording controls, course planner. Now inReach weather and active weather I want to move up. Now I'm going to just show you this real quick because by now you're going, okay, I'm going to get off. I see how to do it. Okay, great. But I just want you to see, just when you're testing and you're customizing, it's really easy. I'm out here, beautiful weather, just hanging out, talking to you guys, and it's just that simple. So I'm going to go to setup again. I'm going to go to menus, and then I'm going to go to main menu. This is where I'm going to go down, and I'm going to select inReach weather. When I hit move, turns red. I'm going to go up to right after course planner. So I don't use inReach utilities right now, and I'm going to get into that and figure it out, but I don't really understand it, or I just haven't used it yet. Now I'm going to go down and I'm going to grab the active weather, move, turns red. I'm going to go put it right under inReach weather, and now I want to go down to map manager. I'm going to select it, move, it's red. I'm going to go up to, I'm actually going to go above weather. I do use the map manager quite a bit. So select that, then I go back out, and now you can see I've got system, display. No, that's the setup menu. So now I'm going to go back out again, quit. I got setup, tracking, SOS, messages, recording control, course planner, map manager, inReach weather, active weather, and then I'm going to customize things beyond that. But I really just wanted to run through that real quick because if you have the 66i or you're getting the 67i, it's so much easier to deal with when you customize the menus. I want to throw out a tip and a piece of advice for you. If you're debating between the 66i and the 67i because the 66i is on sale, forget it. Don't go with the 66i. You need to go with the 67i. There's many reasons why. Improvements they've made. It's a faster processing speed. I was moving all the way across when I was using active weather. I was going from Colorado to New York and I was looking at weather across the country and it was just flying. On the 66i, it would just stop and sit for a long time. But the biggest reason to go with the 67i is the battery. I'm right in the middle of a test right now with this battery. The 66i would normally only last me a day, and if I was using it a lot, it wouldn't even last the day. It's supposed to last about 35 hours or so. This 67i, It's supposed to last almost 7 days, 6.5 days. Now I'm testing it and I'm going to have some videos on that next week. So keep an eye out for those. But right now it looks like it's living up to its potential there. I'm on my second day, just estimating what the battery life is because it's got the bar. I'd say it's at about 80% on the second day. It might be down to 75%, but I'm going to show you the reviews of the battery when they actually die. That'll be next week. All right, this was all about the menus. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it, got something out of it. If you see anything that I've said that's wrong, constructive criticism, ideas, tips, advice, anything, leave a comment below because I respond quickly. I love to talk to you guys. All of you really help me to understand these devices better so that when I come back out here, hopefully these videos are getting better. Thanks again for joining me on Hiking Emergency Beacon. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. And I'll see you back out here in Colorado.